I'll speak plainly. I've kept my men from pillaging Chippenham so that Alfred will have no quarrel with me should he retake his home.
I see.
Do you? If he bests us, I will be at your mercy instead of you at mine. Can I trust you to speak on my behalf, or do Saxons cling to their grudges as dearly as Vidar?
Christ demands we show others the mercy he has already shown us. You have nothing to fear from me, my lord.
Well, we shall see. You served under Alfred for many years. Tell me, how does he keep the loyalty of his men? After so many years of defeats, surely his soldiers would join another army.
King Alfred's role has been ordained by God. To desert him would be to go against divine will.
There are no contests of strength, no challenges to his rule.
Why would there be? He alone is destined to lead us until God chooses otherwise.
There may be something to this religion of yours after all. What is going on here?
No. The relic. It's gone.
I want every Saxon in this place searched head to toe.
Wait!
Remember your place, Saxon.
These people have been here since the siege began. They've no reason to steal, not now, and nowhere to flee if they did.
You accuse my men?
I accuse no one. Let me speak with those present. I will find the thieves.
No. You will return to your cell immediately. I will discover who is responsible before Alfred hears of it and decides to retake Chippenham by force.
One of these people must have seen... My apologies, but did you happen to witness anyone exiting the church with items made of gold or silver?
Surely I did. Some Saxons came here and took everything they could, carrying it all off to the butcher's house, next to the market.
That seems strange. Good Christians would have no reason to take what is theirs already.
Are you questioning my honor?
Merely making an observation. Thank you for your candor. Sister, did you see who took the relic and the rest of the gold?
I saw nothing! Now leave me alone!
Young one, did you see anyone carrying items of gold from the chapel?
I saw some men in furs and armor hiding things under their cloaks. They were talking about leaving Chippenham at night and said the statue would be too heavy. Then they went to the big house next to the Great Hall.
You have done our Lord a tremendous service, child. Thank you. Guthrum should know what I found. Tell me, brother, did you see who stole from the chapel?
Don't ask me. Please, just go.
I need to find out what happened to the relic. I need to check the butcher's house. These people have nothing, not even firewood. I'll find no hidden relic here.
As it turns out, early medieval times were full of colours, from paintings and clothing to flowers and vegetables. To break the prejudice against this time period, artists, modellers and texturers made sure to implement vivid colours where they could. But as always, it's a fine balance to find between gameplay needs and historical accuracy. In some cases, developers chose to stick with one colour, despite historians' complaints. You should never mess with a historian. For example, pigs and carrots in AC Valhalla are pink and white respectively, although pigs at the time were brownish in complexion, and carrots, well, they had a wide range of colours, from white to purple. This choice helps with comprehension of the world, but also for consistency when certain objects are used in gameplay, such as the explosive red oil jars. Hence, one distinct colour makes items easily identifiable.
It's sollte bekommen. Nan offentliga. Ich bin doch nicht.
To replicate England's diverse flora was no small feat. The developers wanted it to be accurate and help players navigate the map. First, the World Design team created a season map. England was divided into 4 areas, each allocated a season. Each season had its own variety of vegetation, from grass to trees, and its own humidity layer, which helped determine the type of soil in each area, lush, dry, or wetland. With these in hand, the level artists and designers could implement the right type of flora in the world and create different landscapes using rocks and trees. Therefore, one region could have diverse but coherent scenery, engaging players in exploring the map meticulously.
Child said the thieves went to the big house. Bjorn! Pleasure to see you. I'm searching for our sacred relics that have been taken from the chapel. May I look inside to clear your good name?
Certainly not. My men are sleeping and I won't have them disturbed by some monk on a foolish hunt for fault where there is none.
Child said the thieves went to the big house next to the Great Hall. Out of the mouth of babes.
What were you able to get?
Not much. They're guarding the food carefully now, but we should have enough for 2 or 3 days.
We'll leave tonight, then, before Alfred's war dogs arrive. Gather the gold into sacks, and let no one see you.
It shall be as you say, Bjorn Jarl.
I like the sound of that.
I should exit the same way I came in. My lord, I found the missing gold and the relic of Ely.
I told you to return to your cell, Elrich. I will not brook disobedience, not from my men and not from you.
Bjorn is organizing your men to flee Chippenham by night and leave you to face Alfred's wrath alone.
What? If you are lying to me, monk... Now return to yourself. Do not let me lay eyes on you until you come at my command.
Yes, my lord. I need to return to my room. Guthrum abhors disobedience.
Get inside, monk. I won't be held accountable by Guthrum if you disobey him again.
Good morrow, Bjorn. Have you come to join me in prayer?
Never, monk. Guthrum Jarl wants to speak with you in the Longhouse. Bring your golden idol. You'll need it before long.
Bjorn is waiting. I should not stoke his impatience. It's time to travel again, old friend. This relic carries a shard of the one true cross, if you doubt its potency.
I doubt every lie that falls from your lips. As should Guthrum. You made it trouble for me and my men.
Trouble brought upon you by your own actions.
And by a monk who doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Only after we admit our faults and beg forgiveness can we hope to atone for them.
Spare me your sermons. I won't forget the debt you owe me. And neither will you, if you have a mind to keep living.
Time to travel again, old friend. You wished to see me, my lord?
Your king has finally sent for you. Alfred has delivered the terms of my surrender, and I have accepted. You are no longer my prisoner.
Thank you, my lord. I will remember you in my prayers.
One moment, Elrich. I admit the insights I gleaned into the Saxon mind through our discussions made Alfred's terms easier to swallow. He wants me to be baptized, to become a Christian king. It is you who convinced me that doing so would increase my power, not diminish it.
Of course, any who come to the Lord are welcome. Hopefully in time, you will appreciate the many other gifts God offers beyond mere power as well.
Mere power? Hold your tongue, monk. With the treaty signed, your usefulness is at its end. Leave by the main gate. A horse awaits you. Now go before I change my mind.
Yes, my lord. Better meet the messenger before Guthrum changes his mind.
Unique weapon models were designed for AC Valhalla. After thorough historical research, modelling artists had the difficult task of designing realistic but spectacular weapons. Talk about a brain twister. Well, that's a good name for a weapon, actually. The flail was also added to the arsenal as a unique form of weaponry, even though flails weren't used by soldiers in battle but by peasants during harvest. To enjoy these weapons even more, new fighting styles were created. Players can now fight with a weapon in each hand, the dual wielding, or hit foes with their shield, sort of like a dual shielding. Shields played an important role in the Viking and Anglo-Saxon fighting techniques, and in AC Valhalla as well. Used in the game to differentiate clans and factions, each one has its own shape, paint model, colour pattern, and emblem. A new gameplay element was also added, the shield degradation. With each hit, an enemy's shield loses a piece until it's destroyed, and players can also now attack using their shields. Little known fact, it was common for vendors to walk around the battlefield, supplying clients with replacement shields and weapons. What can we say? Vikings were resourceful, though it's not a job I would have wanted.
It is King Alfred who must claim this great victory, though, of course, God strengthens his hand. Brother Aelrich, I was told to wait on you. King Alfred desires to see you at once. And let us not keep the good king waiting. What news in Winchester since... Too much for me to say. But the battle at Eddington was won, and soon the countryside will be free for all good Wessex men to till and plough as before. So many years of war, the land seems all but untouched. Yea, nature's beauty has taken not nearly so hard a beating as we have. It's a pleasure to see it again as a free man at last. How does he celebrate his triumph? With more plans and late-night discussions. I've never seen a man smile so little when reporting such a great victory. He's right to be wary. Guthrum is not tamed yet. If you say so. His ferocity seemed to be at an ebb when I delivered King Alfred's terms.
I pray you are right. It would be well if we are done with war for his sake and ours.
I'll drink to that, brother. King Alfred awaits you inside.
Thank you for ensuring my safe return. Alfred will be waiting on my return.
AC Valhalla is set during a very tense political climate. English kingdoms were fighting one another, as well as trying to ward off Viking attacks at the same time. Hence, maps are displayed in the game as battle plans. To help players visualize friends and foes, chess pieces were designed. The 3D modeling team first created items inspired by an early Scandinavian chess set, the Njevertapel, which was combined with the Lewis chess pieces. Recently found in Scotland, they were crafted out of walrus tusk and whale teeth in the 12th century. This design merged English and Scandinavian heritage into a unique item.
Brother Elrich, you are returned to me at last.
By God's grace, it is so.
And by mine. I was the one who included your safe passage in the terms of Guthrum's surrender.
Then I am grateful to you as well, my lord.
And you have returned with the relic of Ely. I was ready to chase the Danes to recover it, but I see you have the matter well in hand.
With Guthrum's aid, yes.
You speak kindly of him, even after so many months as his captive. Truly, you exemplify Christ's grace. Now come, we have a baptism to plan.
The baptism will soon begin.
Singulus rebus longe, incomprehensibile gludas qui erat. Discipulus es homine, vi fismonge.
Studat
Sed
Edward
loncum sum chana.
Dominus autum et supplementum alpha liquidia domino. Signatra unis pia et pii sunt simula.
That's why I've chosen the name Adel Stan. I trust you agree it is fitting.
Jarl Guthrum, to have you come in peace to our city at last fills my heart with joy.
You seem well, Elrich. Freedom agrees with you.
As a life in the service of Christ will agree with you.
Indeed. Let us delay this happy occasion no longer.
I should take my...
Si igita vis ad vitam ingredi, serva mandatum. Diligus dominum diem tuum ex toto cortu, et ex toto animatua, et ex totement tua, et proximum tuum sicut typsum.
Amen.
Axapi signum crucis tam in front, quam in cord, sum fidem plastium preceptorum, et talis esto moribus, ad tempum Deum as possis.
Amen.
Amen.
Neque sape malale complexiones, agnus Dei, cogiteriat in multis stupa frontis divorium, flectus dejectus sit.
Seu frato mit dracum.
Si facciam Wimporfelium et ambulato per yoga.
Nancum canibus ad olibithque. Felini mendatium et humilis.
Have these.
The thing is, his friend and Godwin, that is Derek.
The castles of England were meant to be seen from afar by anyone seeking refuge. Except rulers didn't really account for their castles also attracting Vikings. All fortified areas in AC Valhalla were inspired by the castles the development team visited while in England. Portchester, Derby, Goodrich, Housesteads, the Roman fort at Hadrian's Wall. They nearly bankrupted the project just in the gift shops alone. The Castell Trefaldwyn in Wales inspired the fictional Corstow Castle, a fort in the Shropshire region. In AC Valhalla, castles are a telltale sign of great bounty to collect during raids, and lords will often retreat behind a castle's protective walls when fleeing from Eivor. Oh, they can run, but they can't hide. Well, I mean, they can hide, but, you know, Eivor will still get them.
Habe elne pichten llethu haben.
Erst wellas.
Nune. Habe fram Chapman on achtene. Swiderank. It's bew je mad.
As King Alfred is an historical figure, artists and modelers had a lot of documentation to help with his design. With pre-established features, age, height, backstory kept as accurate as possible, his appearance had to represent his royal demeanour, but also his weakened state. He suffered from Crohn's disease. This contrast was made through the design of his clothes, hair, and facial features. As one of the main characters in AC Valhalla, seen up close in multiple cinematics, it was imperative to design every detail meticulously. So much so that it took 10 days to design his hair.
Daltas werke schulen we don selve. Akich me will.
escaping the Isle of Ely with the relic. I was terrified. I was raised on a farm, then sent to the monastic school. So I had never seen anything else nor been anything else. And suddenly, I carried the weight of the souls of all my brothers and sisters in Christ, who had sacrificed themselves so that I might live to protect their sacred relic. It was unbearable. So when I was at my most weak and weary, I turned to my Lord and, as promised, he gave me rest. For that, I will be grateful to the end of my days.
Brother Elrich, I have need of you.
Of course, my king. I serve at your command.
Then follow me at once. I apologize for my coming unannounced, but you'll understand. Remain discreet.
Please.